game goes like pretty early, even though I get invaded a bunch. But then, I mean, the draft is cooked, but I don't know. It goes well early, and then it goes bad. And like, I was just looking for some advice on like what to do so I don't get lost.
Well, I wouldn't path down. I wouldn't path upwards on top of Malphite. First of all, I would start blue this game or wolves. I don't really see the point of starting Raptors, right? Because it's just pathing upwards. But why would we ever path towards a Malphite when Malphite's like pretty ungankable? If you're both, neither of you guys have an ECC. You're both AD champions, right? So I don't really see the purpose of pathing Raptors. Do you remember why you started Raptors?
Yeah, well, I've just been doing this new thing. I take triple tonic, I full clear starting Raptors, and then I clear my Raptors and Krugs on spawn the second time. Then I'm level 5 with 1300 and I buy a BF sword. But I mean, that doesn't like really work this game because of
Mm.
this.
Well, it ends up being really good for you right now because you got the camp and he's smite it.
Yeah,
So now
yeah,
so now you have smite advantage. So I don't know.
yeah.
I say it all the time to you guys every fucking day. When you guys get invaded early or anything early happens, your only job is to stabilize and not die. That's your only job is don't die. So right now, you have already won jungle. The role of the game is over. You have gotten two camps. He has gotten one camp. It, your camps are being cycled.
Mhm.
His camps are not being cycled. You have already won. You can literally leave this red buff and just go to wolves. If he takes this red buff, you're still winning. It's not. It's like one camp is not good to. Invades are only good to taking more than one camp. And so if you don't have a ward
Yeah.
because we place a ward raptor, then you can just leave because normally you could have a ward to throw in that but in the other bush, you know. Um,
Yeah, I mean, this is just complete
and
ego.
then even then now you could still just flash away and live, but you want to click back
Oh,
and auto attack him, you know.
I don't die
You don't even
though.
die, yeah. Cause it's that's so funny. So yeah, I don't know why you're buying a dagger. Just don't put. Like, actually, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess. And this guy shows up again.
He's so lucky.
Like I don't know. Like it's pissing me off. Um, listen. Habits are everyone has habits. If you fucking driving on the street and this motherfucker cuts you off once and then he cuts you off a second time, he's going to do it a third time. It's not a question of when or if or why, it's gonna happen. So if someone invades you level one and then he invades you level two, he's probably gonna invade you level three. Like same way how if you see someone full clear and then full clear and then full clear, he's probably gonna full clear again. Like players have habits. Everyone just plays by habits. So like it's important as a player to it's same thing with like laners. Like you see a fucking Draven pushing bot level one, and you see him pushing bot level two. You could probably make a plan off Fountain that normally you wouldn't do. Like let's say you have all six camps up. Normally you would just do Gromp, Wool, full clear down. But in this case, it's completely acceptable. It's not. It's actually correct to skip your top side and just do Raptors, Red, Krugs because that path is faster towards bot lane. If enemy Draven has been pushing bot lane like a psycho for the first 3 minutes of the game, he's probably going to keep doing it, right? And the same thing goes with invade. So if I'm getting invaded, I'm doing everything in the safest way possible, pushing pulling the camp all the way down. I'm maybe before I start the camp, maybe I'll go check this bush first, right? I'm doing I'm also not I don't know why you swap the sweeper. This guy already proved to me that he's a psychopath. I'm gonna keep my ward so I can use my ward defensively, like warding bushes, like warding this bush, or warding this bush, or warding this bush. I don't get invaded level one and then two, and then assume that yeah I'm gonna do sweeper, right? Um, like I don't know. This guy. The fact that this guy stood around like this, I would go and before checking blue, I would go check this right now again, right? I would maybe ping my Trinity to come help me. Like there's things you could do. It's just laziness, you know. The fact that this still sees you, see that this sees you, doesn't that mean he's in this bush? Because where else would he be? He queued and he's in the bush now, right? So he's
Oh,
like, I don't know, you're just being
oh, you're
lazy.
right.
Yes,
I see.
he's just sitting in that bush waiting for blue up to be killed, and he's gonna jump out and smite the blue.
Yeah.
And there's even better ways to do this.
I'm
Like
just,
if you want
just
to be like super late, like you know, like if you want to be a super like guarantee it, instead of queuing it at 800, I would just queue it at like 750, so you could just queue smite to just queue smite to guarantee, just save your execute, but you use queue where you can't even execute it, And the funny thing about all this is you're still ahead because you guys are 34 to 34 CS. You guys are actually even CS, but the difference is that all of your camps are being cycled and none of his camps are being cycled. So you're actually still up in this exchange, even though he took your blue buff and he took your He took your red buff. You're actually still winning in the exchange. Actually, I don't think he even took your red buff, did he? So you're actually still winning. But again, it's like same thing. It's like this is all fine. And it's just laziness. Like here,
Mm.
okay, Red's, yeah. Thank God you're not starting red buff. But even this, like you don't have smite, so this guy could always queue over and take this. But Sweeper, he's not here. Go to Wolves, and now we stabilized. Like the game is over. Like jungle's won. Like this guy, you're level 5 right now. I guarantee you, he's level 4. And he's just at level 4. Like he's so behind. Um, because he hasn't done any of his camps, so he's just fucked.
Mm.
Uh, maybe we get the skink. Yeah, like he probably just hit level 5. Get this guy double kill. The game is over. We have won. Just auto. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I maintain. I don't know what that timers are way too short for me to even not just recall or
But
clear my bot side.
yeah, but I don't even know where you're going to. Like your
I,
plans
I
to what gank? Plans what to gank commit? I don't know. I don't even know where you're going. You got all your camp spawning: Krugs, Raptors, Wolves, Gromp. You could even just base right now if you want, because you have like next component, right? The whatever you build second. Like, you're going BS. What is it?
I
Yuntal?
just like,
Where are you going next? Yeah,
yeah,
Yuntal.
I'm
Yeah,
going until,
yeah.
but I just waste my tempo like so bad.
If you full clip and do if you full clip, you can base on Yuntal. Like, if you do Krugs, Raptors,
Yeah.
this, you literally base on Yuntal, and you'll be like God. Yeah.
Even in the moment, I knew like I really dropped the ball. I mean, even
I
so,
don't think
it's
you
like
should.
kind of
I think
chill.
this base is bad. Like you only like the idea of basing for item is the idea that if they fight, you want to be as strong as possible, right? But they can't fight these grubs because their top laner is dead. So you have not only normally would you if normally 3v3 it would be a 2v3 because they don't have top laner, but you also have your support. But you also have your support here, and you see their support bots. So it's not even a 2v3; it's a 4v3. Sorry, no, not that. Sorry, it's a 4v2. It's their jungle mid versus top jungle support mid. It's 2v4. It's unfightable for them. It's impossible, right? So the idea is I'm gonna base for full strength. So if they fight me, I will be as strong as possible to win the fight. You could have 0 items right now, and these group fights are winning because you have just number advantage, which is the strongest thing in the game. So all you're doing now is delaying the thing, which now Tarek bases. And then what would I rather have? No Yuntal and a support, or Yuntal and no support? Because now when you base, now Tarek's not going to be here for the grubs because he's going to go back to bot lane, right? And also now random shit could happen. Maybe Galio dies, something else. And now the grubs that were completely free are gone. And I always say the rule one is if there's a free objective, just take it. Camps up, camps down, the item in base, item not in base. If there's a free objective, just take it. This is the definition of a free objective.
Yeah,
You base 20 seconds, it's no longer free. Shit happens. Top dies, mid dies, support goes back to bot. Stuff out of your control happens. So there's no excuse to ever lose these grubs in a million years, ever. This guy just decides to ant, like he just wants to solo invade you as an Alistar with no ult. And then instead of Shaco hitting the
I
free
messed
grubs,
up.
he gets off the grubs.
Oh,
And yeah,
I see so
and
sad.
they still get all 3. Yeah. So lost 3 grubs for literally 0 reasons. And you didn't have Tryndamere in the side lane, so Tryndamere has 3 grubs. He'll probably break hella towers this game. This is a fine base because this is like dragons in a minute 30, so we want to be as strong as possible for the dragon. See, this base makes perfect sense to me. Running top maybe doesn't. This tower's already gone. Why are we up here? Wait. I'm so confused. You literally see your team fighting to the death. You know dragon spawning in a minute. You see them like Shaco chasing your team. You see Alistar chasing, and you're gonna say I'm gonna go top. Like instead of being here, you'd be here right now. This is the equivalent. It's you're not even going like if you're gonna go top or something, we would go top to take these camps. This tower's look at this HP. The tower's gone. He has 3 grubs. There's nothing we can do to save this tower. You can't kill this guy. He has 300 armor. He's up 2 levels on you. Like where are we going? And then if you're here right now, that means you'd be here right now. So if these guys are low, you could play cleanup crew, flash ult, get a reset, do whatever, right?
Definitely. I don't even look. I don't even know.
No, but you
I
were
don't look
looking. You
once.
literally, you literally were looking and saw that they were dying. Like so, it's not that you don't like. See, if you weren't looking, I could at least say, oh, you just weren't looking. But like you actually, the problem here is you actually literally saw your team fucking dying. Because look how far Shaco chases the Kaisa. You 100% kill Shaco here, you know. But look what
Yeah,
we did instead. We ran top instead and didn't save the tower and just lost our entire HP bar. We got 4 minions. That Trimmer would have got anyways. You literally have done nothing.
and I give dragon.
Yeah. So this is second. Actually, no.
Actually, no, I think we
Yeah, Dragon's still up. Now you go Dragon. I don't know why you base here. Kai'Sa's full HP. You're fully.
yeah.
Kai'Sa's full
That's
HP. Galio's full
if you
HP.
listen to comms. I'm telling my team. So if you go back, like we kill Zeri, and I'm going dragon, 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 or he's still mid,
Hmm.
and my Kaiser's saying no, 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 I need to bag. But I don't even understand why. They're just scared of Malphite because we see Malphite mid.
Yeah.
But I just think we fight this.
No, you cannot kill Malphite. I think basing here is fine.
Yeah,
I look at Malphite's answer.
all right,
Who's killing Malphite?
that's true. Yeah,
Kai'Sa no flash. She gets hit by Malphite ult, he's just dead. You get hit by Malphite, you have no flash no ult either. If you get Malphite ult, you're just 100 to 0. If they're gonna put the ball on Malphite, he's gonna ult on you and you're gonna get one shot. And if you're dead, how are you guys winning this fight? You know what I mean? Zeri's already up basically, and she's tier 2 boots and she's like E through the wall, so you guys can't even. If Malphite actually roamed well. If Malphite didn't roam, I agree. You guys can pull us now with Malphite roaming. That guy is like faker.
I was thinking right when we killed Zeri, Shaco is contesting us on Vision, like in River, and I was like, I
Yeah,
really wanted to look Shaco, but
it's just hard. You can't push him. It's Shaco. He can always Q. Like he just you can't push out of Shaco.
yeah.
He's uncatchable. He's just gonna give you he's gonna play max range and just give cancer and poke you and throw max range ease and just be annoying but be also unkillable at the same time. You know.
Definitely. And this guy's like 4 million mastery challenger one trick. Like it's not like a normal Shaco. Like this guy actually just only plays Shaco for the past like 7 years of his life.
I think this looking outside lane was good here. Killing Oreo was good. Maybe I think your team overcommitted. But not your fault. I think your initial play to go by and kill the guy was good. Oh, I think you could just run at that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he runs at me.
Yeah, I mean, you're 2 items. This guy gets one shot. You didn't even need Kaisa. Need Jimmy Liner to go Proto Belt. More AP heavy build, but
I actually I end the game here.
yeah, I mean, you guys killed Chico, so it's free. I mean, you guys could just do Otacon. You could just cross your mid and just do Otacon. Like, Otacon's free. You get Otacon, and the game's even right now. It's 12 to 9. You get Otacon, and you guys are winning. You guys are actually up. Yeah, I mean, you just get Otacon here, the game's winning. That's all it is. But you just run in and full combo now start for no reason. So you're destroying. You just cross the mid, get Otacon. You guys all die now, and then you lose Otacon, and you lose, and now the game's over. That's all. You can see it's Dragon, but like it's first Dragon for you. It's really irrelevant.
No, yeah, I didn't realize how bad I threw the game right there. Like
The score was
I
actually
was so
the game
tilted
was actually
because of
chill. It
Malphite.
was 12 to 9, and yeah, I thought the game was like going decently. But once you lose Otacon, you guys are down. Let's look how many levels you guys are down now. Mid's down 2 levels. You're same level. You're actually same level because you've been farming well. But your mid solo AP, so him being down 2 levels is really fucked up. And I think your top laner is also probably down 2 levels. Yeah,
Hmm.
your tops. Yeah, both solo laners down 2 levels. Um, And the thing is, it sucks because your Galio's solo AP technically. I guess Kai'Sa's building AP now, but this Malphite it's going to be literally completely unkillable.
Mm.
You need like Kai'Sa to get like 5 items for that Malphite to ever die.
So I ended up forfeiting this game. Like, do you low-key think we could have won this?
I mean,
Like,
every
I forfeited the game like right here.
I mean, every game's like quote unquote winnable, right? But I do think that because you guys are, I mean, Kai'Sa, this game is dependent on Kai'Sa. If you guys can scale Kai'Sa like 5 item, 6 item Kai'Sa. If your AD carry is good, he can carry. Just because they're building full armor, so he can do some crazy shit. And again, every game is like quote unquote winnable. Definitely not gonna be a fun game to play. And Shamir is going to be really, really, really useless. But any game's like winnable, right? I don't know.
This one was
I think you're bringing saying like the early game, like just understanding like when people are skipping camps to invade you, as long as you don't die and you're able to pick up some camps, like you're gonna have a bit like this game, like you literally had a 1 level lead on the Shaco even after Otacon because of you just were farming better and your camps are cycling, so your camps are respawning higher XP than his camps. And so like you have to stabilize and just understand how patterns work. If someone's gonna perma invade, they're probably a really aggressive player. If a laner's gonna perma push, they're probably a really aggressive player. And then just take that into account, where you might skip camps to gank the extra player. You might keep your trinket to be extra defensively. You might pull camps better. You might only pull camps with smite up if you know he's in the area. And then second thing is just the objectives. Like I mean the Otacon is like super egregious example. Like, I think you could win the game here. Like you guys are up three kills. You get this Otacon. Um, I don't know. Who knows? I mean, you're already up like a level. If you get this Otacon, you're gonna be up like 2 levels. Actually, no, you're already up to those. You just turned level 13. Shaco's level 11. So you get this Otacon, you're gonna be up like 3 levels. And more importantly, you're gonna be able to base on Last Whisper, and then you're gonna have Last Whisper for this dragon fight, which is then you're able to ignore this armor they all have, you know. But then they get all these kills plus Otacon. It's just now it's just way too much gold you're giving them. Um, so I don't know. I think you played the early to mid game sequence well, like from like 10 minutes to like 14. I think you played like well, like you kept your farm up, you got a bunch of successful ganks off. I think it's just like the before the 6 minute mark and after this 15-minute mark is where you started kind of trolling, you know. Any questions? I also think that you should not go
well,
cloak. I think when they have this armor, you just save your gold for Lost Whisper. Like I would just build double longsword instead. Like here you actually left base with instead of this, if you didn't have this cloak, you'd have 722. So you'd have double longsword money. I think when you see them stacking this much armor, you want Lost Whisper as much as possible. You don't really care about a cloak, you know. Like when you see double tab eyes this early in the game, like mid and top both have double tab eyes. So armor, uh, 3 armor items before 20-minute mark. I would rather have double longsword here. So then your next base, you'd have Last Whisper. Last Whisper is really important here, you know, especially because you're full crit.
I get it too. I don't remember. I get it pretty soon.
No, you didn't have it for. I mean, you didn't have it for a while. You didn't have it
Yeah,
for.
I could have like that here.
You didn't have it for. I mean, it's 1450, so you can only base right now. But that means you can only get it after the Otacon and after the Dragon. So after the 2 objectives. Normally you'd want to have the item before the objective, you know. Um. So that's because you want cloak. Because normally you could have.
Definitely.
Let's do the math. You could have right now. For example, you have Last gold right now. Cloaks Last is 415. Cloak is 600. So 600. Obviously, right now you'd have 15, 60 in your inventory before Shaco even died, right? So you literally have. Let's say this guy didn't get picked. You'd be basing right now because Otacon spawns in 8 seconds, Dragon spawns 50, and you'd base right now for your Last Whisper, and then you'd have Last Whisper for the Otacon fight or for a Dragon fight, right? Like in like a stable game where Shaco doesn't get caught, and then you guys don't do these random fights, then this would be like your last base timer before Dragon spawns, you know. But it obviously didn't end up mattering here. Anyways, any other questions? I think because this is all competitive games, I think for like a draft thing, um, I don't know. I mean, they have Malphite, so I think your
Yeah.
Galio needs to go like Proto or something a little more AP centric because
Well,
otherwise you guys have this Malphite is gonna build full armor and you guys are gonna be fucked. I also think
this is
that
like a
yeah.
sorry. This is like a scrim because Tuesday they didn't have their support, so we gave them our support,
Uh huh.
and then yesterday we played them like a real series.